Lève tes pieds de mon bureau. Qu'est-ce que tu viens encore faire ici? Si j'ai un tas d'embêtements sur les bras, je n'ai pas le temps de m'occuper de toi.
Tu ne garderas peut-être pas très longtemps ce bureau. J'ai vu le patron ce matin. Il est fortement question de te trouver un remplaçant. En fait, j'ai même failli appeler Eden pour lui dire de commencer à se chercher un autre amant. Parce que tu risques de te retrouver bientôt à l'ombre.
De quoi est-ce que tu parles?
Et tu sais, Cruz, tu voulais me balayer de ta route comme si je n'avais été qu'un simple ver de terre. Eh bien, tu vois, l'heure de la vengeance a sonné. Mais je serais bon, je te laisserai une dernière chance de me dire où les Capwell ont caché la petite. Tu sais où elle est, hein? Allez, avoue-le.
Hey, Johnny. It's okay. It's okay. I'm right here. Come over here.
Oh, yeah, drop that down.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm always here for you. I'm always here for you. Yeah. Get the door.
Rick, I just heard. How's Johnny?
Well, he just stopped crying right now. He's been taking care of me. Keeps checking up on me every few minutes. Makes me come and get him. Just never knew that somebody so small could understand something so big.
Rick, I haven't been a father to you. I never held you or watched you the way you do him. But there's love, eh?
Amy's dead.
I know.
I just thought we had more time.
Rick's not answering his phone. Where are you going?
We're down to that guest house. Amy is dead. And every other word on the news is just about Lily Light.
I don't think I can trust myself to be in the same room with her.
And I don't trust Mason near her either. I want him away from her. And if the police are going to haul her off the property, I'm going to do it myself.
Unless you can show reasonable and necessary cause for detaining Miss Light, she's not going anywhere.
Look, a fire nearly destroyed the whole southern side of the wharf. A man is in a hospital. A woman is dead. Now, how's that for reasonable and necessary?
I can vouch for Miss Light's whereabouts at
Yeah,
the time.
maybe you can. But we happen to think one of her people may be involved.
We are tired of being harassed by religious bigots. Miss Light has been persecuted since she came to this
Mason,
town.
it's all right. I'd be glad to answer any questions you want to ask me.
Well, it won't do you any good. She'd blame anybody. She just brainwashes people and then sells them down the river.
Now, what do you know about all of this?
What have you done?
Amy's dead.
Nobody knew she was there.
I killed her, Ted.
No, you did. The fire did.
But I did that, too.
Hey, no, wait a minute. Come on. If you want to trace this all the way back, then Lily and Mason are the ones to blame. Are you listening to me?
What am I going to do?
You're going to come with me. I'm going to take care of you.
No, I can't,
Look,
Ted.
Hayley, there is nothing to be afraid of. I am the only one who saw this.
I'm not afraid. I know what I have to do.
Hayley, no!
Light, no answer for what you've done.
Just ignore him the same way he ignored Amy Wallace when she came begging him for protection.
All right, look. I've had enough of the three-ring circus. Now, Miss Light has consented to questioning, so I'm taking her in.
Be my guest. Mason, will you please come to the house so we can talk?
I'm afraid my obligation to my client comes first.
You are representing her still?
Mason, I'm not making any assumptions about who's guilty or not guilty, but it is time for you to step aside. Your sister-in-law is dead.
So might I have been if it hadn't been for Lily. Where were your family instincts then?
We didn't know where you were, Mason.
How hard did you look, Dad?
Mr. Capwell, is it true that Mrs. Wallace came to you before all of this happened?
This is just, my son's way of shifting blame from where it belongs. Amy came to me so I would... She asked me to fire her husband from the casino, which of course was not the solution.
If it doesn't serve the bottom line, it never is, right, Dad?
She was terrified of you, Mason, and of you. You know, your low-life followers of your so-called cause. Rick quit on his own, his decision, and still it wasn't enough for you.
What makes you so sure it was the protesters that caused the fire, Dad? There were hot tempers all around. It could just as easily have been one of your hired gun security guards.
They were nowhere near the place, and you know it. Detective Whitney, I apologize. I really do. Don't let us keep you. You can throw the book at both of them.
So it sounds like we may talk again.
I'll cooperate in any way I can. And what the hell are you doing here?
I just want to make sure these two people don't start pointing the finger at anything that moves. If Lily would just get out of town, everything would be fine.
Well, Miss Light?
I'm gonna go get my things.
Once and for all, Mason, if you want any favors from the district attorney, you're just going to have to ask him yourself.
What is it, Mason? Are you whipping up deals already? Oh, God. You haven't changed at all. This whole thing, it comes all from your hatred of me, doesn't it? Your new saintliness. Just a camouflage. To chip away at my name and my business, the same as always. I can't tell you how disappointed I am in you.
A woman is dead, and all you can think about is yourself, your problems, your disappointments. No wonder you're such an unhappy man.
I'm ready.
Thank you.
I don't know if you're going to accept this or not, but I just want to say that I'm very sorry about what happened to your daughter-in-law. Sorrier than anyone.
Mason, I'm sorry that I said that, but if I didn't say something, they'd figure out that Hayley was the reason I'm here.
Forget it, Gina. You always were fast on your feet.
Promise me you won't say anything about Hayley. And don't let Lily say anything about her either.
I told you I wouldn't. I consider Hayley my client.
Thank you.
But so's Lily. And what she's gonna do, I can't tell you. Just cleared out my office. I mean, I didn't have much there. It was just some pictures of Amy and Johnny. And I got on the ferry. I started thinking about what we're going to do next. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of jobs I can get, right?
Of course there are, Brick. You don't have to talk about this now.
No. I want to get this right.
Okay.
All right, so now I go to the restaurant, right? And it's just right after the explosion, maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute. That's it. They say that Amy was probably still alive then.
But they have no way of knowing.
But see, it wasn't the impact. That's what they said. All right? And then I get to the door, all right? I get the door open, and Buzz is right there. And then the bar, what's left of the bar. I'm thinking, how far do you think it is from the door? I mean, what, 20, 25 feet? I mean,
I don't know.
There was already smoke there. They say it's not so bad near the floor, and that's where she was. I'm just wondering if she heard me.
Rick, don't do this. Don't do it.
Man, I hope she did. I mean, it's a terrible thing to be in the same room with someone that you love and not even know it, isn't it? Dad, why did they do this, man? I quit the damn job. I did what they asked me to do. I gotta go right now, okay?
Yeah, where are you going?
I just gotta go. I can be like them. I've got the right now. I'm just gonna be like them.
You'll be back.
You know, I must have told you a dozen times. I don't know where she is.
Well, come on, just tell me one more time, because no matter how many times you tell me, I'm not going to believe you.
Then why do you keep asking me? Why don't you just drop it?
Not as long as you and CC keep lying.
Then go pester him, why don't you? If he's hiding her, he sure as hell didn't console me.
Oh, come on, Castillo. You're covering for the whole Capwell family. Kelly Capwell is an accused murderess. As long as you keep protecting her, you're obstructing justice. Here it is. Come on. Your one opportunity to come clean. Do your duty, baby.
Oh, this is the sound of opportunity knocking. Yeah. Let me ask you something. Is this also an official questioning, Keith? Because if it is, I have the right to have a police officer and a lawyer present.
Oh, if I wanted to bring charges against you, they'd be there, okay? I'm just trying to save you the embarrassment and the ordeal of being subpoenaed and, having your house searched.
In other words, you got nothing to go on. Not that you couldn't find your way around a little technicality like that. I mean, a lack of evidence has never been known to get in your way.
Wait, no, don't turn this around. This is your mess, not mine.
All right, fine. Go ahead. Then you get a subpoena, all the search warrants you want.
I intend to.
You won't find anything, though. So you will be the one who will be embarrassed in the end.
I don't blush easily. You know something, Castillo? I think you should start looking at it through the classifieds, because, well, no, you can probably get a job with Victoria Lane. Driving her limousine.
You think Mason was right?
No, I don't. We offered Amy protection at home and at work and even offered her a place to stay out of town.
Was it enough?
Why is it this family always tries first and foremost to find someone to blame?
I was so determined not to close the casino. I wanted to keep a low profile, so I stayed in the background. I let Brick handle the notoriety and Miss Light's crusaders.
Brick knew that was part of his job. He knew that when he took the job. Darling, no one could foresee this happening. Certainly not you. And no matter how I feel about Lily Light right now, I don't think she could have either. Hi. Oh.
Where's Lily? The police took her in for questioning. Rick, I'm sorry.
I've been so worried about you. I've been trying to reach you.
How long ago did they leave?
10, 15 minutes ago. Rick, your mother and I would like to help. Would you let us see to the funeral arrangements?
No, I'll take care of it. If you want to help, you can throw the woman who masterminded my wife's murder off your property.
That would have been done without you even asking.
Let me take you home now.
No, I got some appointments I gotta go to.
Rick. Where are you going?
Police station.
I'll go with you.
Hey, if you want.
If there's anything I can do, Brick. Anything.
If anything needs to be done, I'll take care of it.
Our exclusive footage of the blaze as it looked this morning before firefighters were able to bring it under control. Miraculously, only one life was lost. That of Mrs. Amy Wallace, wife of the casino manager, against whom the small but vocal sect directed much of its now familiar rhetoric. Unavailable for...
Hayley? I can hear somebody in there.
Go away!
Oh, thank God, man. I thought you got...
Look, you have no business in my business anymore. You hate liars. You hate Gina. Sometimes you even hate your father. Well, none of them have done anything as horrible as I have.
I don't hate anybody. Hayley, I love you.
Don't love me. Go out that door, Ted. Don't turn back. Don't think of me anymore. I'm not worth all this.
Hey, I never said that.
I say it.
I was wrong to ever let you go. I mean, I was stupid. If I had been the kind of guy that I should have been, you wouldn't have had to go looking for somebody to trust you and to understand you. Hayley, I'm not going to make that mistake again. I promise you. I'm not going to walk away from you again.
No, I don't want you. I don't. They're going to find out who did this, and they're going to come after me. I don't want you here when that happens.
Hayley, come here. Come here. Don't, come on. Come on, you're just scared, that's all.
Oh, what's going to happen to me?
Nothing. Nothing, I promise you. Look, I know I let you down before. But you gotta trust me this one time. Whether I deserve it or not, okay? Tell me you will.
Ted, it's too late.
Not if I can help it.
Thank you for coming down, Miss Light.
You two are sadly mistaken if you think you can pin any of this on us. Lily knew Amy Wallace personally. She feels the loss almost as keenly as anyone.
You're among people who know you, Mason. Can it?
Let's keep a lid on the back and forth, shall we? Just want to ask you a couple of questions.
We'll be happy to cooperate, Cruz, but I think you should know that I'm acting as Lily's counsel also, so you won't be able to take advantage of her.
Wouldn't think of trying, counselor. Shall we?
So where are your sermons now, Lily? I'd like one right now on the joy of the next world.
Rick, not here, okay?
I just want to find out why my wife is dead. I'm not entitled to one question?
Rick, no one knew it would turn out like this.
We knew! I've been telling you for weeks something like this might happen. But you wouldn't listen to us because we weren't important, right?
Rick, you have every right to be angry.
Oh, thank you very much for that information. Now I'd like you to give me something that I just can't seem to give myself.
Anything.
Bring her back. That's all. And we can forgive and forget. Could you do that for me? Please? I mean, you save souls and work miracles, that kind of thing, don't you? But if it's a little bit too much effort, could you just bring back the life that was stripped away by the fire? I think you could do that. Huh? But if you're too busy eliminating evil from the world, maybe just the pain. The pain of losing the person that I love most in this whole world.
For God's sake.
I guess this is just a little bit of a setback for you, isn't it, Mason? I mean, your everlasting war against Papa. That's why you brought her here.
Listen, man, why don't we take it easy now?
Just don't tell me to take it easy. I do not want to take
Paul,
it
will you
easy.
take these two into my room, please?
Yeah. Come with me. If you're going to give me a sermon right now about this, just save it, all right?
No, not at all. If I were in your shoes, I'd shout my damn head off. I'd shout the walls down, man. But right now I have a job to do, and I can do it better if you go home.
All right, then. You just tell me exactly what she says in there.
I will.
Did you see Billy?
Yeah. Her and Mason are inside there, and I'm just gonna wait right here until they come out, okay?
You need me for anything else? No, that's all for now, thanks.
You might as well sit down. You're going to be here for a while.
Thank you.
First things first, I'd like you to account for your whereabouts this morning.
Oh, forget about the whereabouts and all the other niceties. If you knew who threw the homemade bomb, I want to hear it. I want a name.
Hi.
Cece said you'd be here. Is he all right?
He said he won't leave the police station until Lily Light is arrested. I'm trying to get him to go home.
Hi, pal.
Hi.
Ming stopped by. She's with Johnny now.
Oh, thanks for everybody's concern. Appreciate it. I've been telling everybody, but I don't know how to make any sense out of this.
Sometimes there just aren't any answers for things that happen.
I never really belonged one place more than another before, or everyone seems to think that the biggest event in my life was becoming a capital of Lockridge, but it's not true. I kind of wanted it for Amy. Because she liked all of you. She wanted our children, to know where they came from. It's the reason I took the job at the casino in the first place, thinking maybe I can, bridge the families together somehow or something. I wanted you to be proud of me, you and Lionel. And Cece.
We are proud of you.
Of course we are.
You got me. Made me a symbol of your families. Still laughing there? And all those protesters. Some of them, they were just kids. More kids than... Look, I gotta go right now. I don't want to leave Johnny with other people, right?
Brad, would you mind very much if we went with you?
Sure. Sure.
Excuse me. I'd like to see Mr. Keith Timmons.
Business or personal?
Personal.
Oh, he's busy with a case right now. You're gonna have to wait.
Well, business then. Look, I know the people he's in there talking to. They're friends of mine. Never mind. He'll probably just get irritated if I interrupt him anyway.
Yeah, you got that right.
Well, could you at least give him a message for me? My name is Gina Capwell.
Yeah, I recognize you from your cookies.
Just tell him to meet me at the van. I'll be waiting there, and it's important that he comes to me as soon as possible.
I instructed her not to answer because the question was posed in a hostile manner.
You're lucky you quit before I had a chance to fire you.
Can we leave the illustrious history of your office out of this, please? Now, whose idea was this protest in the first place? Did you set it up?
Yes, I did.
Lily, what do you do? Instruct her to deny? Is that
Yes, it was my idea to set up the picketing against the casino and the ferry boat launch. But I told them not to go to Buzz's place. I don't know why they were there.
If they were there.
In fact, the last time I was there, it was to break up a meeting that had gotten out of hand.
We have witnesses to verify that.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen this flyer?
Yes, I have. But I had nothing to do with it. I don't know where it came from.
Oh, smash down gambling sounds like your message.
I personally took part in a very few protests. And when I did, I planned it myself. Now, there are people out there who believe the same fundamental issues I do. But they must have printed that up. I had nothing to do with it. I don't believe in violence.
That's a matter of record. She has a copy of the anti-violence statement she was planning to make at the rally this afternoon.
I'd like to see that.
Hey, too bad your anti-violence rally was spoiled by one little murder.
What else can I say? All right, what happened was horrifying. It was shocking. And I admit, I do take on some of the responsibility, an emotional one.
Oh, this is very, very touching. Let's talk about legal responsibilities now. Do you have any idea which one of your followers did this?
I can't believe that any of them would do that.
No one, none of them came to unburden his troubled conscience to you yet?
No.
The person we're looking for is obviously no novice at arson, and the makeshift bomb was very effective. What about you? Do you know something she doesn't?
Why don't you try asking my father, Cruz? He hired an extra bunch of trigger-happy guards to look after the casino and the ferry boats. Maybe one of them got overzealous.
Sure, and maybe an asteroid fell on the place.
Check into that, Mason.
I don't think any possibility is too remote to be looked into in a case like this.
What do you think your daddy did, Mason? To give them all hand grenades?
We'll check into it.
Fine. I guess that's all for now. Thank you for coming down. Oh, one more thing, Miss Light.
Yes?
I'd like a list of all the people who attend your meetings on a regular basis.
Well, I'm sorry, that's impossible. Everyone's allowed to come to my
Names, addresses, and phone numbers.
Inspector, I cannot do that. I don't keep track of
Mason has a long memory. I'm sure he'll help you with it.
I want you to check out CC, see if he knows anything about this.
Oh, get real. That was a crock. Mason never misses an opportunity to get a jab in at his father.
I don't want a commentary. I want you to check it out.
I told you, it's too foolish to waste my time on, pal. As a matter of fact, so are you.
I'm proud of you.
I wasn't. Do I really have to make up a list for him?
Well, you handled that just right. You don't have one. Stick to that.
Jason, why do you keep bringing your father into this?
Force of habit, I guess. Anyway, that's 12 guards they have to track down and interview before they can start badgering us again.
Yeah, let's just go.
Not so fast. Well, that was dumb, Ted. All Cruz needed was to see the three of us in a huddle.
Yeah, all right. Well, maybe it was. Listen, I just want to know what you just told him in there. I just heard that you guys were being questioned.
We didn't tell him anything. Look, if we wanted to hand Hayley over, we could have spared ourselves the trouble of being hauled down here.
Oh, I see. So when push comes to shove, then she's not going to dump Hayley to save her own skin?
Look, I haven't, and I won't. Now, Hayley's been abandoned before, but I've never done it to her.
Lily.
No, I just want him to understand. I didn't mention Hayley's name. Much less say anything about her involvement in the situation.
Look, maybe I'm coming a little strong. This is just very important to me, Lily.
It's important to me, too. But how is she doing? I want to see her.
No way. You just stay away from her. You're going to get used to that. I think Hayley's biggest problem right now is sticking around you.
Dad, we're all in this together.
No, we're not. You guys are in this. I'm not. I'm getting Hayley out of this.
You don't think that's what we want?
Yeah, well, maybe so, maybe not. But I'm not going to depend on you guys to do anything about it. I'm not one of your sheep. Now, when I need somebody to trust, I'm a little more careful than that. Now, I bet you're just swelling up with pride right now. I bet you feel like you've got this real good sense of accomplishment, knowing that you've got this little flock of people running around destroying things.
No, I never even dreamed something like this would happen.
You never dreamed. That's all you do is dream. This crystal cathedral of yours, this army of souls.
Look, Ted, I've done good in my life. No one's going to take that away from me.
Where is it? Show it to me. As far as I can see, sobering Mason up here is probably your main claim to godliness. If you bets on how long that one's going to last. Meanwhile, you completely destroyed Hayley's dreams here. Amy's and Brick's too. Completely destroyed them all at the same time. And you put that one on your resume of your next life and see how far you get past those pearly gates.
Are you blind? Can't you see what this is doing to me? How bad I feel about this too?
No, I sure don't. You know, I hope that's true. You know, whatever you're going through, not enough.
Dad?
Why did you let him do that to me?
Dad's angry, and he's hurt. But let's face it, Lily. He's at least half right.
Yes, Johnny, look, what's this? No, I don't remember. I'm
What
not doing
is
it.
it? Oh, he
Is there,
can't
could you
do
show
that
me how
at
to do that? Oh, that's it. Yeah, let's put your arms straight in. No,
All right, everything's taken care of. The memorial service will be tomorrow.
Do you want me to take Johnny for the day, or at least for a couple days?
No, I think I'm going to need him for, you know. But there's some things I've got to do. Excuse me, I've just got to do them now.
Where are you going?
Well, I've just got a couple of things I have to do, that's all.
You to see Cruz again?
Yeah, Ted and Hayley.
Why Ted?
Because he was an eyewitness. He was the closest thing to one, anyway.
Well, if Ted was there, well, surely if he knew anything at all, he would have told the police.
I hope so.
Lionel, you don't...
No.
I mean, he couldn't possibly think Ted...
No, of course not. Just let him go. He has to go in search of these things. It's his way of bearing the pain. Just let him do it.
I can't believe that you would take this invention of Mason seriously.
I don't. But Tim was just going to send somebody whether I came or not. So if he asked, we discussed your casino guards, all right?
All right. What are you really here about, then?
For something we're not supposed to discuss. Kelly and where she is.
Cruz, I will tell you again what I have been telling you all along. I haven't got the foggiest idea where she is.
That's fine, Mr. C, except that it's a lie, isn't it? The truth is your whole family knows where Kelly is, and unfortunately so do I. Eden slipped and told me.
She did,
Yeah, she did. And when I was being leaned on before, saying nothing was easy because I didn't know anything. But this is different.
All right, so you know what you can do about it.
Well, I think we both know what I should do, don't you?
What? Arrest me?
You got it.
Oh, please, Cruz, please. I mean, for what? For protecting my daughter from going to trial for something I know in my heart she didn't do? You're going to arrest me? Please.
Well, it remains to be seen whether my information is correct. I mean, I might very well go looking for Kelly in Siena, Italy, and not find her there.
You want me to move her? I don't want to move her unless it's absolutely necessary. I mean, she's been through enough. She's happy there. I don't want her moved unless she has to be.
Mr. C, whatever you do, I don't want to know, that's all. I want to concentrate on building a case of self-defense for her, that's all.
Thank you for keeping quiet about
Well, I'm only doing it because I don't believe Kelly is guilty any more than you do. But I don't know how much longer Timmons can be kept in the dark. So consider this a warning.
No, I'm trying to
to reach Inspector Castillo. Do you know when he'll be back? His house. Yes, I have the number here. Thank you. I'll reach him there. Cruz, this is Hayley Benson. I need to talk to you about what happened to Amy Wallace. It's 12:30 now. I'll be right over to your home as soon as I can.
No. No, she can't.
Hayley? Hayley? No.
Gina?
What are you doing here? Trying to save your life. Wait, you just get in here and be quiet. You're lucky nobody's here. Cruz is going to need a new lock on his window, though. All we have to do is erase your message you left on his answering machine.
Wait a minute. How did you know I left a message on his machine?
I just knew. I keep pretty close tabs on you, you know. I was only one step behind you all day. I had an idea you'd do something crazy like run straight to the police.
Well, fine. You can erase the message, but it's not going to change my mind. Gina, I've thought this out. This is my only choice.
That's why I'm here, to give you another one.
All I want to do is tell the truth.
Hayley, why would you want to do that?
You don't understand, do you?
I don't think committing suicide is very productive. It won't undo anything. What does Ted say about this?
Oh, he wants me to keep quiet about everything, of course.
Well, he's a very smart man. I think maybe you should listen to him. Well, here it is. All right. Here we go. Now, I want you to be just like this tape, Hayley. Quiet and blank.
Gina,
it's your only chance.
I can't do it, Gina, and it's not a question of whether what's right or what's wrong. I just know I can't live with these feelings any longer.
Hayley, you listen to me, and you hear what I'm saying. You're gonna ruin your whole life if you tell everybody what happened. It was a mistake, an accident. A terrible, tragic accident, but an accident nonetheless. You didn't mean to hurt anybody. It just happened, Hayley. But you can't throw your whole life away. You're not gonna get a second chance.
I don't deserve one.
Come on. Forget about that. Why do you think I'm here, knocking myself out? If you're such a worthless person. Who knows you better than I do? Some cop? Some judge? I know you have a terrible feeling inside yourself that you want to get rid of. But you can't do it by letting some bored old man in a black robe give you 30 years for life. That won't do the trick, Hayley. Amy is still going to be dead.
I know, my God.
Are you all right?
What about Lily? What about Lily? Did the police come and get her?
Yes, they took her down to the station for questioning. Mason's with her.
Then I have to go down there and tell them the truth, or they're going to hold her there.
Mason promised me they won't say anything about you.
That's not true. She won't lie.
Of course she will. Because she knows there's a certain lady walking around on a cane that'll turn her whole life around so fast she won't know what hit her if she doesn't. Just at least wait until we find out what Lily said, okay? Before you go confessing everything to the world. You don't want to tell a different story than Lily, do you? You don't want to get her in trouble like that.
No, I don't want that to happen.
I didn't think so. Now, why don't we get out of here before somebody else comes along?
Lily, a woman died today, and I feel responsible for it. I also feel used. Same way Hayley must feel right now. The sad truth is, you've been using everybody, haven't you? Me to get to this town, Hayley to get near Gina. Everybody has a purpose in your life, or else they're not in your life. That's about the sum and substance of it, isn't it?
No.
No. Why, you have some nobler motive, something I've overlooked?
I don't just use people in my life. And if I do, I'm certainly not the only one.
Lily, there may be safety in numbers, but there's no justification in them. Just because 100 people do something doesn't make it right.
Well, then tell me what's right. You know, you've used me too.
I have.
Yes, you have. To get to your family, to get to your father and Julia. People, and anyone else you blame for Mary's death. If you're so disenchanted with me, why don't you just get out of here? Just go out that door and don't come back. If you hate me so much, just go.
Doesn't matter. That's never helped anybody. What you have to do is gather your courage. Oh.
That's where you were.
Just hold on. You should be thanking me. I talked her out of turning herself into Cruz.
I didn't know who to turn to, Dad.
I told her she has you and me, and that's all she needs. She doesn't need anybody else. We'll do whatever needs to be done.
Did you see Lily? You said you were going to go see her.
Yeah. Lily Mason, they didn't tell the police anything.
She lied?
Oh, for crying out loud,
She lied,
Hayley.
Hayley, but it's the best thing she could have done.
I made her lie.
Oh, you are just too much. You know, I used to think Lily was a plaster saint. But it turns out she's really made a silly putty. She can do whatever she wants. And as far as you're concerned, she can bounce right back. She can break the commandments, eat in between meals, and she still glows in the dark from goodness.
Gina is right for once. You've got to stop taking cues from Lily. For all we know, she could turn around and shut you out tomorrow.
Yes, who is it?
Cruz got Steele, Hayley. Got Rick with me.
Glad you're back. I was worried about you.
I was at Brick's house. I decided to spend some time with him.
How is he?
It's not good. He's strong. He's trying to be strong, but you can see the strain on him. You know, when I talk to him, or when I listen to him, we've got to hold on to each other tight, Cece. We don't know how lucky we are.
I do. You're the luckiest man alive.
You know, I thought for a while, for a few moments, that we should cancel the wedding and postpone it until things are better with Brick. But we've done it before. And every day in between is like time stolen from us. So you know what? I'm going to be real selfish. And I think that's the way Brick would want it. And I know that's the way Amy would want it.
Yes. You know, I saw a look in his eyes when I saw him at the guest house.
What?
Made me uneasy because I remembered seeing that look before. In me. All those years that you were away from me, and I had no reason to think you'd ever come back. Yes, I'm lucky.
I mean it. If that's how you feel, then just go away. You think because I can't live out everything I've talked about, I don't believe it. That's not true. I'm not as good as I'd like to be, but who is?
I'm not going anywhere, Lily. You're right. I have been using you. I didn't always mean to, but that's no excuse. Because I needed you. Especially in the beginning.
Well, needing's a beautiful thing. Needing's not using. It helps two people grow closer together.
Yeah?
I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Right?
Brick says he heard Ted talking to you outside Buzz's this morning. I'm just going to ask you this straight out, Hayley. Did you have anything at all to do with that fire?
Of course you didn't. Told you, I was right there by the fire.
Yeah, you also told me you didn't see any of the protesters' faces. Now, were you there, Hayley? We already know you were planning to be.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, she was, but she spent most of the morning with me. You know, and then when the protest had started, I mean, she was not with those people. I mean, I was there.
Why don't you let her speak for herself,
Now,
then?
wait a minute. What is this? Why are you browbeating her this way? Can't you see that she's upset? She thought those maniacs were her friends.
We're all a little upset, Gina.
I'm sure we are, but I'm not going to let you continue to question her without her attorney.
Oh.
For all I know, you guys like to nail anybody that had anything to do with Lily's
Who
life.
might that be? Mason?
So what if it is?
Perhaps we should come back when you're better prepared. Thank you for your courtesy. Rick?
I'm sorry about Amy.
Right. I'll be in touch.
Ed, thank you.
So what do you think?
It's easy. Get in Hayley flying.
Bob Hope lampoons the new TV scene with a little help from George Burns, Morgan Fairchild, Tony Randall, Ann Gillian, and Danny Thomas. It's an all-new all-star comedy special. Then see the spectacular 2-hour movie premiere of L.A. Law. The critics call it gripping, outrageous dialogue, flat-out brilliant. It's a sneak preview of a hot new series, L.A. Law, tonight on NBC.